Hello, Blues Group. This is Krystal Wilkerson. I know this is our first post, so we're kind of introducing ourselves and giving a little bit more information. So to start with, a little bit about my dancing background. I started in 2008 in ballroom dancing. That's where I met Adam. He was my first East Coast swing dance. I did ballroom dancing, and then I had a friend who was from Korea who loved Lindy Hop. So he got me into doing some really rough and horrible, great on his part, but rough on my part, Lindy Hop. And then we moved up to Indiana and I started swing dancing, more hardcore. We did that for 3 years. And then within that time, I had attended a blues workshop in, I think it was Indianapolis or Purdue. It was, but I had attended a few up there, loved it. Traveled down to North Carolina where we solely did blues, and then we were there for 3 years doing rock climbing and blues. Now we're in Alabama, where we're part of a scene here in Huntsville that does Lindy Hop, Charleston, Balboa, and we are working on the blues scene. So some items of why I wanted to do blues. Um, I it gets to me. It's the music is I'm able to connect to it. There's just something that whenever I go Lindy Hop dancing or whenever I do ballrooming, it's or whenever I used to do ballrooming, it is satisfying, but it's not like therapy. Whenever I do blues dancing, if I'm stressed, if I'm high strung, if I have worries, by the time I'm done with a workshop weekend, I am exhausted but happily relaxed. I allow I don't know, I find an emotional relaxation and release with connecting to the music and expressing myself through the music. So the type of dance, the type of music just really resonates in me and my own body and with my emotions. And we'll be quite honest, and I enjoy my hips and I enjoy being able to break apart different parts of my body and not keeping everything super straight. So the concept of having using all of your different parts of your body, using your hips a lot, using being able to use your rib cage, use your hips, use your all these really different body parts is wonderfully challenging and lovely, and I love it. Um, I've in terms of, I guess, my thoughts on blues. I'm still doing a lot more digging on the topic itself. From the blues experiment last year, I realized that I did not have a whole lot of information on blues artists and as much information on the music as I would have liked. So I have done a lot more reading and listening to different videos or audio clips. Kind of making my own discovery or making my own realizations or discoveries on different artists that I really like, or kind of how it came about, and the different changes it's made over time. Namely, here recently, I've kind of been doing more digging on, like, with Bessie Smith. I know we're having Backwater Blues come up here in the next month. And so she did this. She was the first recording for Backwater Blues back in 1927. So I was doing some digging around on her and some of her life. I also was doing some digging on Nina Simone. Some tidbits that I found really fascinating with Bessie Smith was when she traveled with Ma Rainey, and I did not know that she didn't. Bessie Smith did not have a great relationship with her husband, and she had extra or love affairs with some of her choir girls. So she had some secrets of her own. And then I learned some more information on Nina Simone, and really watching some of her old clips and getting to hear from her daughter. And I really enjoyed there was a song, God Damn It Mississippi, or Go Limp, which are some of her protest songs. So kind of reading some of the lyrics and learning more about that. So I think with blues music, I'm actually enjoying learning more about the female artists that are out there, and connecting a little bit more with them, and finding out what their role is. I guess from there, I'm still growing, and still learning about all of the different styles. And I guess that is all I can think of at this exact time. But I'm excited to geek out with you guys, and I will see you all very soon, hopefully at Backwater Blues. Okay, bye, guys.